You want to support Roland Martin Unfiltered? Be sure to join our Bring the Funk fan club. Every dollar that you give to us supports our daily digital show. There's only one daily digital show out here that keeps it black and keep it real as Roland Martin Unfiltered. Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered daily digital show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. Our goal is to get 20,000 of our fans contributing $50 each for the whole year. You can make this possible. RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. History made with Donald Trump here. The bottom line is I heard the whining and the crying of Republicans. Oh, my God, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? The reality is this. The reality is Donald Trump did it. I don't understand why these people somehow think we need to have this massive investigation. Let's have long hearings. The reality here, Monique, he said it. He did it. It was clear, and you don't have to have a big old show. And then they have Kevin McCarthy say, oh, we could just censure him. The Republicans wouldn't even support censure. This was the right move by the House.
Absolutely. This was the thing that they needed to do. It wasn't just the right move because there weren't any other moves that were more politically expedient. It was the right move because impeachment is required. The things that the president did, the statements he made, the acts he committed, the insurrection that it bears his responsibility requires impeachment. It's an impeachable offense. And so I frankly am pleased that they went in that direction, whether it equals him ultimately being removed before his clock runs out or not. The message has to be made that if you commit this level of offense, that the direct and appropriate action will take place.
The thing here, Robert, that was just a joke is to listen to these whiny Republicans. This is just, he's going to be leaving in 7 days. I mean, why are you doing this? Because you do it for history. You do it because it's right. You do it because it doesn't, the Constitution does not say, here's a window in which you should do this. Republicans actually told us that, hey, we can confirm a Supreme Court justice anytime we want because the Constitution does not state it can't happen. Well, guess what? If you can confirm a Supreme Court justice in 8 days, you damn sure can impeach a president 7 days before the inauguration.
Absolutely. And let's understand that impeachment is fundamentally a question of guardrails in our constitutional system. The only check on the Article 2 powers of the president are the Article 1 powers of the Congress. And what Congress, the only remedy for Congress to do when you have a rogue president is to impeach. That is the singular and sole way of dealing with a president. And even if they are not removed from office, what you're doing is setting down a historical record where in 100 years or 200 years, if our republic is still standing, they can look back and say, well, guess what? The losing presidential candidate cannot send his militia to attack Congress to try to decertify the Electoral College. I think that's a very good rule to have. And quite frankly, I think that if Donald Trump, if this was earlier in his administration, would be the first president to be removed because there are enough Republicans in the Senate, I believe, that would vote to remove once a president has become basically a terrorist leader. Right now, President Trump is very similar to Soleimani, to al-Baghdadi, to other insurgent leaders, except for that we have military troops sleeping in the United States Capitol in full battle gear with fully armed automatic weapons to fight against American citizens, not against armed insurgents, not against the Chinese or the Russians, but against American citizens who may attack their capital. And the fact that that is being inspired by the President of the United States is the reason that you have to impeach. And further, once they go to a Senate trial, we can strip Donald Trump of the ability to ever run for federal office again, which may be the saving grace of the nation to get us from under the cloud of Trumpism going forward.
It is just unbelievable, Scott, to listen. The fact that, first of all, 95% of House Republicans voted with Donald Trump. 95% voted with Donald Trump. That's first.
Yep.
What's also laughable here is to listen to them, whine and complain and act like, well, I love this here. Well, you know, he's called for a peaceful transfer of power after the insurrection. After it failed.
After the fact. No, I thought the Republicans and their arguments were just pathetic today. And because they didn't really have an argument. Remember, the insurrection was an attack on them as well. Let's be real clear. They were chanting Pence's name and Liz Cheney's name as they marched to the Capitol and as they attacked the Capitol. And Donald Trump told them, go give Liz Cheney some courage. And let's give Pence the VP, courage. But here's the other thing. the most incredible argument they made that was most pathetic was this argument that impeaching him only further divides the country. Really? That's something rich on the Republicans who've supported Donald Trump and his divisiveness. That's like saying you want to burglarize my house, shoot my dog, and beat me up, but prosecuting you won't make any difference and it won't be better. Let's talk about settlement, if you will. Well, no, it doesn't solve anything, but I'm not talking to you until you're made accountable for your actions. We can talk about bringing the country together, but we're going to hold you Republicans accountable. And the country, corporate America and otherwise, are going to hold Donald Trump accountable and hold these other Republicans accountable as well going forward.
All right, folks, back to our Roland Martin Unfiltered video in just one moment.
It's time to be smart. When we control our institutions, we win. This is the most important news show on television of any racial background. Y'all put $2, $3, $4, $5, $10, $15, $20, $30 on this and keep this going. What you've done, Roland, since this crisis came out in full bloom. Anybody watching this, tell your friends. Go back and look at the last 2 weeks, especially of Roland Martin Unfiltered. I mean, hell, go back and look at the last 2 days. You've had sitting United States senators today, Klobuchar and Harris. Whatever you have that you can bring to Roland Martin Unfiltered to support it, please do, because this information may literally save your life.
Watch Roland Martin Unfiltered daily at 6 p.m. Eastern on YouTube, Facebook, or Periscope, or go to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. Support the Roland Martin Unfiltered Daily Digital Show by going to RolandMartinUnfiltered.com. Our goal is to get 20,000 of our fans contributing $50 each for the whole year. You can make this possible. RolandMartinUnfiltered.com.